This is ABC 15 Arizona.
We want to get right to breaking news right now at 11. Skeletal remains found inside this West Phoenix home, and arson investigators are on scene. Also, 2 parents are now under arrest. ABC 15's John Genovese talking with police. And John, there is a lot going on here. Work us through it. Definitely a lot of layers to unpack there, John, and we certainly are going to have more questions about systemic protocol within the Child Services Department, so we'll continue to dig into that information and bring you more. We also have more headlines for you coming up in just a moment, but first we want to reset for just a moment and get you that most accurate forecast. Iris, we have made it through the middle of the week, and one of our Valley signature events already underway, the Phoenix Open, so what's it looking like for that?
No pressure, right? With that forecast, that's for sure. Hey,
we do have some new information for you at this hour on a deadly police shooting at a Scottsdale hospital that happened just last night. Police now telling us that the armed man who stormed the emergency room at Honor Health was looking for his ex-girlfriend. The man has also been identified now as 27-year-old Joshua Greenleaf. He was said to be involved in a domestic violence relationship with the woman, but a brave, unarmed security guard heard Greenleaf yelling threats at the hospital while holding a rifle, and that guard stepped up, wrestled the gun away from the suspect before police even showed up. We also have a message to ease some fears for parents in the Mesa Public School District. The coronavirus is not infecting any students there, despite social media posts that have been spreading. The school district actually posting this message on Twitter that says the virus has not been reported at any of its schools. Any reports that you're seeing are a hoax. And if a student were to contract the virus, all families would be notified immediately. Every day, children go into foster care, and when they do, they have to leave behind everything they have ever known. So that is why ABC 15 is taking action for foster kids. Our Kaylee O'Kelly is live at the American Furniture Warehouse in Glendale with more on how you can help. What are we talking about here, Kaylee? I want to get to some new video that we have to share with you showing a really tense helicopter rescue in California. Authorities were alerted to a pair of hikers, and do you see right there, they had fallen off the trail, and when they arrived, they saw that right there, that woman clinging literally to the cliffside and the roots on the trees there. As rescuers were lowered down, that woman did fall. Thankfully, though, she was caught and then hoisted up to safety. So just high intensity drama. And the amazing thing here, she was scratched up certainly, but not hurt otherwise. That's the catch right there. Those are heroes in action. 58.5 billion robocalls were sent out last year throughout the U.S., and about half of them were scams trying to steal your money. I feel like I probably got at least 1 million of those. The government, though, is now trying to go after the companies that are allowing those calls to happen. ABC 15's Carla Navarrete with more on how this could help all of us. The Waste Management Phoenix Open is underway today. Is the Pro-Am going down. Some of your favorite local celebrities, along with some of the top golfers on the tour at TPC Scottsdale. They've teed off earlier this morning, the last group teeing off just about a half hour ago. Meantime, the Bird's Nest also kicks off today. Country singer Miranda Lambert is going to be headlining tonight. So this is really when the party gets going. I think all of our visitors are probably here by now and just geared up for the next several days ahead.
Maybe some folks that don't necessarily come here for the golf, but just for the party,
just
right?
the party.
Yeah.
I mean, it is, yeah, the greatest
really
show
is.
on grass.
It really
So
is.
it's a good time.
Yeah.
People are going to be noticing, though, that there are some clouds looming and wondering what's going to happen with that.
And you might even get a few raindrops out in Scottsdale.
We want to thank you for choosing ABC 15 News here at 11 o'clock. I'm Kaylee O'Kelly.
And I'm Nohelani Graf. We do want to get straight to our top story this morning. A military training session turning deadly in our state as soldiers were performing a routine free-falling exercise. A Special Operations Command soldier did fall to his death.
This did happen Monday night near Eloy, and neighbors are telling us they actually heard the fall and an impact right around 10 p.m.
This one, we know a lot of you have continued to reach out to us because you're keeping tabs on it. We could have a decision as early as today on the rideshare programs at Sky Harbor Airport. The city actually sending a letter to the Arizona Attorney General's office trying to make its case for imposing the fees that are at the heart of this controversy. But the real question here, is it a fee or is it a tax? The city says that it is a fee. So a big announcement is coming from Arizona Public Service. APS is vowing to stop funding political campaigns of Corporation Commission candidates that are supposed to regulate it. On Tuesday, CEO Jeff Goldner announced the new policy after criticism for the company secretly spending millions in commission races, and it's been doing it since 2013. So this has been a staple for years. A lot of people and companies rely on Microsoft Windows, but how secure is it really? The NSA just discovered a security flaw in Microsoft's Windows 10 operating system, and it could let hackers intercept seemingly secure communications.
Warmer weather is heading our way. You can feel it out there.
Yeah, and let's check in with meteorologist Iris Ambrosio and see, can we just jump straight to spring, maybe cancel winter altogether at this point?
You know what? Let's slow down a little bit.
So this morning we are checking on the driving conditions, and our Chloe Marr is out at Salt River Fields seeing how this storm is impacting, the start of spring training. Not the news that everybody wanted to wake up to on this Saturday, or the scenes either, but we're going to make sure that you're prepared and you know how to work around it. So we thank you for starting your weekend off with us. I'm Nohelani Graf. Controversy has been cooking with this next story. So take a look. This logo on the left here, you probably recognize it, well-known national brand. On the right here, this is a mom and pop shop. Both of them, you can see they've both got panda in their name. They both use a panda in their logo. But I mean, really, how similar are they? Well, so much so that last month we told you about Panda Express claiming that Panda Libre in Gilbert was stealing their trademarks, and now the chain's taking it a step further, filing a lawsuit in federal court. Sneaking around the Costco food court without a membership. Have you tried that before? I didn't even know this was a thing, but it has been fair game for years. Now that's changing. Starting next month, the warehouse chain is going to require you to have an active membership, even just to go into the food court to get the hot dog deal and that slice of pizza.